This video is a product buyer's guide intended for gift givers and adult collectors. Hey guys, welcome to Toy Chat. This is Max.
And Sang.
Rainbow High's Rainbow Vision competition is approaching its finale, as is Season 3 of the animated series. In today's video, we'll be reviewing 6 of the semi-finalist dolls from the Rainbow Vision collections, so you can really decide whose team you're on. Representing Team Rainbow Divas, we have Meline Lux, Ayesha Sterling, and Sabrina Saint Cloud. These dolls have already been available for some time now, but many of you requested we cover them on our channel, so we're including them in today's video for one last Rainbow Vision extravaganza before the winning team is revealed in the animated series, which will hopefully be soon because the animated series seems to have been facing some production delays and the fandom is getting impatient. Meanwhile, on Team Soul Select, we've got the K-pop supergroup Royal 3, Minnie Choi, Tessa Park, and Tiara Song. These are the first K-pop inspired dolls we've seen from Rainbow High, and as huge K-pop stans ourselves, we're hyped to discuss which idols and groups may have inspired some of these fashion details. You know we'll be diving into that, as always. We already reviewed Team Shadow High's Neon Shadow dolls, which you can check out linked below if you missed it. That makes 9 musical group dolls total to collect across the Rainbow Vision line. Following this review, we'll have covered them all, and we'll be sharing who we think comes out on top by the end of this video, so keep on watching.
Both the Rainbow Divas and the Royal 3 dolls are priced at $39.99 each. Let's see if they both earn that price point. The Divas are widely available in the United States across a variety of retailers, including Target, Walmart, and Amazon. The Royal 3, however, are more recent releases and have proven a bit harder to track down. We found ours at Walmart. Links to purchase each doll online will be listed in the video description. The Rainbow Divas packaging shares about the same layout as their Neon Shadow competitors, secondary outfits included. Rather than musical instruments, however, they come paired with matching dress room accessories. We'll take a closer look at those later. The back of the box is uniform across all 3 dolls, displaying full-body artwork and a description reading, "The world-famous Rainbow Vision music competition is heating up, and the ladies of Rainbow Divas have their eyes on the prize." The Royal 3 have their own style of packaging, though it's also very similar. The dolls are displayed on the left side with separate compartments for their secondary outfits and shoes, respectively. We can see artwork of the trio at the bottom of the box below the Rainbow Vision logo. And of course, given they're all musicians, the Rainbow Divas and Royal 3 have music-focused display on the side of their boxes. On the back of the Royal 3 packaging, we can see artwork of the group posed over a description that shares the exact same text as the Divas, by swapping out their group name for Royal 3. Alright, let's dive right into the dolls.
First up on Team Rainbow Divas is Aisha Sterling, sister to Robin Sterling. Fans noticed a similarity between Aisha and Robin, and MGA has confirmed the two are related. Aisha has a warm, dark skin tone that makes her color palette really pop. Her eyes are a warm light brown with flicks of yellow and red in the iris. Metallic silver eyeshadow is applied to both her upper and lower eyelids. A solid white line makes up her cut crease eyeshadow style. A layer of smoky gray completes her upper eyelid. Silver glitter is applied to the top eyeshadow and water ducts. Her lips are painted a metallic maroon with a pearlescent finish. Love her lips, they're gorgeous. The glitter compound skin also makes a return here. It looks lovely on Aisha's skin tone. Aisha's hair is a silvery white that she ties up into a high ponytail. She has painted baby hairs along her hairline. She wears 2 sets of white barrettes on either side of her head. There's a slight wave at the ponytail's end and it hangs just past her backside. This had to be restyled a bit by Sang because there was a heavy, crunchy amount of gel in Aisha's hair. Her earrings are chunky drop gems in white. You'll notice that, similar to the classic girl groups that inspired them, the Rainbow Divas all share matching sequin gowns with slight variations in design. Aisha's is silver, split into two pieces. Her sleeveless top has a Velcro attachment down the back and at her neck's collar. There seems to be one stray gold sequin here, which we think was applied by mistake. Aisha wears 3 chunky jewelry bracelets with white faux gems. There are 2 at her left wrist and 1 at her right. Her skirt piece is among the most unique across this trio, trimmed in decorative white fabric feathers along a fashionable split. It's lined in soft silver fabric. Her signature shoes are metallic silver heels with sculpted bows over the toe strap. Aisha looks ready for a 1920s themed New Year's Eve party in her gorgeous second look. She wears a lovely fabric feather shawl to match her signature skirt. The underside is lined in RH monogram pattern fabric. This flashy top and skirt set features layered sequins in a more consistent pattern than her main gown. The trim has a lovely drop-like fringe detailing. These sequins are very reflective and capture light beautifully. Her secondary shoes are strappy heels that look as though they're encrusted in faux crystals. The divas all share matching accessories in their signature colors, which we'll take a closer look at later.
Our golden girl Meline Lux is up next. Meline has the dreamy eye sculpt and the same warm brown iris as Aisha. Her eyeshadow consists of a gold inner layer and a brown outer layer. There's a dusting of gold glitter on her top eyelid and in the water ducts. Her lips are a punch pink color with an iridescent finish. Her hair is a gorgeous gold color that really shines. It's parted in the center and has nicely defined ringlet curls. It definitely gives her hair some volume. The hair falls just past her waistline. Like Aisha, Meline has painted baby hairs, though in a different style. She has large hoop earrings with the rings in the style of chain straps common with Chanel products. There's a piece in the front with the RH initial. We think these might be inspired by the Chanel gold CC chain leather turn-lock evening hoops earrings. Unlike Aisha's gown, Meline's is all one piece. It sports a similar decoration of embroidered sequins and glitter detailing. Its one shoulder strap has a metallic gold RH buckle piece. There's a small slit at her left hip. And the tail is styled like a trumpet or mermaid dress with 3 layers of fabric fanning outwards. A top sequin layer and a simple sheer tulle, and finally a sheer bottom layer with a splattering of gold glitter. She wears 3 gold bracelets total. Check out the letter R sculpted over her left wrist. Her metallic gold heels have sculpting that resembles chains. There's a variety of high fashion chain heels that could have inspired these. Meline's secondary fashions really scream luxury. This long faux fur coat is lined in a silky warm gold fabric. The entire backing and sleeves are covered in leopard print fur, all trimmed with a lighter cream color fur along the hem and cuffs. Honestly, this coat has some of the softest fur and lining we have ever felt on a Playline doll. It's an incredibly luxurious piece. The dress she wears underneath is a shimmering gold with asymmetrical seam work and a light leopard print at the bust and near the bottom. There's a small slit opening with mesh fabric at the bottom left. It opens in the back with Velcro. Her secondary black and gold heels may have been loosely inspired by Moschino's logo's chain sandals, although they do share some similarities with the Versace Medusa chain heels as well.
Rounding out the Rainbow Divas is Sabrina Saint Cloud. Sabrina has vibrant emerald green eyes, which pop against all the warm tones on the rest of her aesthetics. Her eyelids are neon pink, followed by a layer of cerise red. Like the other divas, a coat of glitter is applied to her top lid and water duct. Her lips are painted a bubblegum pink. You may notice she shares a similar screening to Shadow High's Nicole Steele, which can make the doll look less smiley than the other characters, but luckily, unlike Nicole, Sabrina's is not downturned into a full frown. Sabrina has very long straight hair that reaches her calves. It has some light product, she parts it in the middle, and there are 2 gem-studded barrettes on her right side. Her hair is a lovely blend of light blonde and pink lemonade. Hidden behind her lush hair are her painted baby hairs. She also wears gem drop earrings. The gems are painted a light pink. We aren't sure if this is just the case with our Sabrina, but her earrings really do not want to stay in at all. Ours are constantly falling out, we think because the ear hole is too shallow. She wears a chain necklace with a heart charm. We found a similar one by Tiffany & Co. called Return to Tiffany Heart Tag Toggle Necklace. There's a small string holding it in place at her chest, which you'll have to snip off unless you want to keep it attached to the dress. Speaking of the dress, this one has a mermaid tail style similar to Meline's and more sequins in the character's signature color. There's a pink satin ribbon belt at the waist with a metallic gold RH buckle. Despite how it looks from the front, the belt is sewn onto the dress at the back and cannot be removed on its own. Sabrina's gown has 3 layers just like Meline's, this time with a top sequin layer, a silkier chiffon-looking layer, and some sheer tulle at the bottom. Just like the other divas, Sabrina has a trio of bracelets, this time in a light pink and gold. There are 2 at her right wrist and 1 at her left. Sabrina's signature shoes are a metallic rose quartz color. The straps are decorated in stylized RH lettering. Sabrina's second look is really cute. It starts with a powder pink faux fur coat. The back collar and inner lining of the coat are lined in a soft, light pink fabric, decorated in the RH monogram with glistening gold lettering. Beneath the coat, Sabrina wears a pastel tweed top and skirt set lined in rose gold sequins along the waist and each hemline. They both open in the back with Velcro. Her cute and sweet aesthetic continues onto the shoes, which are pink and gold ankle strap heels with sculpted white bows at each outer side. They come paired with adorable sheer pink sparkly socks, and the shoe soles are painted black. You may have noticed, by the way, that each of the divas have lovely sculpted hands with long manicured nails and unique rings by character.
The Rainbow Divas all share identical accessories, the only difference being each character's signature color. Silver for Ayesha, gold for Meline, and rose quartz for Sabrina. They each come with their own vanity train case. Each one has a textured diamond pattern and a small handle on top. The Versace-inspired Medusa head decorates the top, and imposing R handles are sculpted at the lower doors. At the back, you find an extendable handle to roll the accessory around because, that's right, these wheels at the bottom are fully functional. If you open the top compartment, you'll see a miniature mirror lined in sculpted faux lights. There is a removable divider tray inside. If you pop open the cabinet doors, you'll find another removable divider tray, this time with 3 sections. There's a large opening at the bottom to store larger accessories. These cases work perfectly to store the diva's various small accessories, which includes a makeup palette, brushes in 3 sizes, lipstick, and blow dryer. These are once again the same across all 3 dolls, just in their respective signature colors, although there's some slight variation across the inside of their makeup palettes once you open them up. Each color story is catered to the character's preferences. Although we can see the Versace inspiration outside the compact, the interior of this palette may be inspired by Givenchy. Shout out to Alex on Instagram for sharing this similarity with us. As an additional detail, these tiny little lipsticks actually open up. Be careful not to lose the small pieces though. And finally, of course, what are divas without their microphones? Each doll comes with her own microphone stand. The mic itself can be swiveled, but this entire accessory is all one piece. It has a simple round base, and once again, they only differ by color per character.
From singing with soul to the capital of soul, now introducing the Royal 3. We'll start with another girl to add to the RH Pink Squad, Minnie Choi. Yes, although native English speakers may assume Minnie's last name is pronounced Choi or Tessa's last name pronounced Park, upon some research, we learned these are actually commonly mispronounced Korean surnames. I found a video by YouTuber Shibong, which was very helpful in explaining all of this. I'll link it in the description below if you guys want to check it out. And I apologize very much in advance if I still happen to be getting any pronunciations a bit off. So anyways, Minnie's eyes are a vivid purple with sky blue highlights. Her top eyeshadow has a powder pink layer followed by a warm pink that wraps around to the bottom lid. She has white painted lower lashes and there is glitter above her upper eyeshadow and the water ducts. There's a black heart beauty mark below her right eye, and her lips are a pearlescent cotton candy pink. None of the Royal 3 girls have earrings. They do have earring holes, but they all sport headset microphones. Perfect for singing and dancing to their choreography. Minnie's headband is sugar pink with a silver boom microphone. The mic section is not adjustable, the whole headset is one solid piece. There's a black and pink pale heart piece on the mic. Its paint is slightly iridescent. Also check out the sculpted RH on her headband. Minnie's hair is a blend of bright cotton candy pink and a much paler pink that almost resembles a shade of blonde. It's styled into opposing braids that tie back into half-up pigtails. She has loose wavy curls with a bit of product. Minnie's signature outfit begins with a faux pearl studded jacket. The interior is lined in smooth fabric that teeters between a pale lavender and pink. 2 pearl string tassels dangle off either side of the lapel, and this entire section is trimmed with a silver iridescent fabric topped in the faux pearls. The back is solid color pleather. There's additional embroidered patches along the sleeves, resembling what look like heart or spade shapes. These faux pearls are lovely and all, but as we've seen on past applications, these are extremely prone to falling off, and you might lose several of them while handling the doll, so be careful. Underneath is a matching pleather crop top, all outlining the bust in the same faux pearl pieces. Minnie's black pleather skirt has 3 faux zippers and looks a bit frayed. We can't tell whether this is intentional or just wear and tear on the piece. She wears layered light pink pleather platform boots with metallic R logo buckles. There's additional faux chain buckle detailing along the back and a studded metallic section down the back heel. For her second ensemble, Minnie can wear a long-sleeved high-collar pink dress with embroidered black fabric decorated with faux pearls once again. There's a fashionable sheer opening just below the neckline, and an additional layer of mesh netting is sewn just above the trim of each sleeve. The back is mostly just solid fabric minus the waist section. The bottom of the dress is trimmed in black mesh as well. This look also comes paired with black pleather fingerless gloves, but unfortunately, we couldn't pull them over Minnie's hands at all because the finger and thumb openings were far too small. We were able to get one hand into one of the gloves by pushing it in joint peg first, but the holes in the other one are literally so tiny, it won't go through at all. From what we've seen online, not everyone is having this issue, so we might have gotten a defective one. Minnie's secondary shoes come paired with light pink socks in a latex-like material. The shoes themselves are strapped block heels with a lovely floral design all along the outer trim. It's really pretty. And these ones are marked right and left at the soles.
Next up, we have Tiara Song. Tiara has warm brown eyes with rainbow shines in her iris. Her eyeshadow style matches Minnie, but with lavender and purple hues. Different from Sabrina, the application of glitter is placed on the eyelids only. Her lips are a metallic plum purple with purple lip liner. Tiara has long, shiny lavender hair that reaches her ankles. Her hair is parted slightly to her left, but since it's pulled back by her metallic silver tiara, it's hard to tell. Do any blinks out there notice anything familiar? Fans have pointed out that this tiara is very similar to the crown featured on Blackpink's The Album cover. Tiara's mic headset has a black headband that wraps around the back of her head. Rainbow is written on it. The earpiece wraps around her ear. The microphone piece is gold with painted pearls details that extend to her earpiece. Tiara's outfit out of box consists of a midriff jacket, a bustier dress, and knee-high boots. The midriff jacket has wide shoulders and is a lovely metallic lavender with sparkly stitching. It is only partially lined with a light pink fabric inside. Underneath the jacket is a gorgeous strapless bustier dress. The bust is black while the midsection has an iridescent fabric. Lavender ribbons are sewn on to create the bustier style. The skirt is black and is attached to the top.
Fun fact, this dress has pockets and the opening actually goes all the way through.
Holographic rhinestones decorate the dress. These look beautiful in person, but the application of them seem pretty haphazard, so be sure to double check the tiara you're interested in for any missing or misaligned rhinestones. Her boots are made of a stretchy pink pleather. It has a fairly simple design with just a silver chain harness around the feet. Removing her jacket, you can have a better look at her bracelets. There are 3 bracelets total, and as an eye-catching bonus, they are iridescent. Outfit number 2 made its appearance with Tiara on the animated series. This outfit consists of a half blazer, bodysuit, mini skirt, and heels. The half blazer covers only the right side, with a stretchy purple belt holding it in place. We have seen this text on the strap before. It reads Rainbow and Sparkle. The blazer has vertical dotted lines, and there are black buttons on it. The sleeve has a series of rhinestones and faux pearls on the cuff. Just like the rhinestones on her first outfit, these are pretty delicate, so be careful handling it. We had to manually reglue some of these back on. The turtleneck bodysuit is a periwinkle color. There's Korean text on the front that literally translates to sparkle. Her skirt goes over this bodysuit. It's a lovely pearlescent white. There's a faux zipper detail in the front with belt loops along the top. There's also a slit at the bottom right. Her shoes are simple black heels with diamond chain straps.
Finally, we have the sporty Tessa Park, completing the Royal 3 trio. She has violet eyes that shift from cool to warm tones. There are blue highlights in her irises. Her eyelids are a periwinkle purple with a white cut crease. Light brown eyeshadow surrounds her top and bottom lids. Pearlescent glitter is dusted on both the top and bottom. Her lips are a deep pink with a pearlescent finish. Check out her straight bangs. We aren't usually big fans of straight bangs on dolls since they can be improperly cut or get messed up very easily, but this Tessa here looks pretty good out of box. Interestingly, the Tessa artwork features different bangs than what we got in doll form. Which do you prefer? She wears an iridescent indigo headset. It has a pretty similar aesthetic to Crystal Bailey's headband. This headband has a cool geometric design that extends to her mic piece. Tessa's hair is an icy blue leading periwinkle. 2 tendrils frame the sides of her face. She ties up her hair into a high ponytail. There's a bit of curl at the ends and it reaches her knees. For Tessa's first outfit, she wears a bomber jacket, white top, black pants, and sneakers. Her bomber jacket is similar to Coco's, seemingly also inspired by NASCAR jackets. The body of the jacket is an orchid purple and the sleeves are black. It has functioning front pockets and a faux zipper. In true Rainbow High fashion, this jacket is covered in details. The front has an embroidered Korean hangul that translates to light on the right. And the left side embroidery is the number 22 with stylized wings. Rainbow is printed across the front in a rainbow gradient. Checking out her right sleeve, we can see in yellow embroidery is the hangul for sparkle. Below it are the RH initials, followed by white text that reads Rainbow with a pink outline. Next is a yellow stripe with small pentagrams and the champion-inspired R logo, which we've seen many times. On her left sleeve, there is yellow text that translates to boss with a chain embroidery right below that. Next is a magic embroidered patch, followed by a rainbow stripe that has text translating to, once again, magic. Lastly is an MGA patch. On the back of the jacket, there's a large pink Pegasus embroidered graphic with text that reads Team Rainbow surrounding. Her top underneath is a pearlescent white. There's a quilted stitching over the bust area. The straps connect back to her collar. She wears a silver choker over the collar and it again reads Boss in Korean. Her black pleather pants have asymmetrical pant legs. The long pants leg has white text that reads Rainbow. She wears a white belt that has a silver buckle with Korean text, again translating to sparkle. Despite how it looks from the front, this is all attached as a single piece at the back. Tessa wears one long iridescent sock on the leg that has the short pants leg. Her shoes are black slip-on sneakers. The sneakers have a long tongue that is painted gray. The soles are silver with panels of periwinkle. These are really cool in that they're a bit iridescent and translucent at the soles. Tessa's secondary outfit seems to be a modern interpretation of the Korean hanbok, specifically in the style of what men would wear. Her top is styled in the similar fashion as the upper garment or robe seen in traditional Korean attire. It's mainly a shiny periwinkle with a panel of dark gray and white. There's a light purple ribbon with silver chain buckle on top of the white section. This top has an attached dark gray coat skirt. The shoulder strap section is attached to the coat skirt, and beneath that is a separate layer of a simple metallic periwinkle crop top. On the coat skirt, there's a silver dragon on one of the sides over a display of Korean text. It's a bit difficult to make out, partially obscured by the dragon, but a native Korean-speaking friend of mine translated these lines to Rainbow High, Sparkle, Light, and Star or Celebrity, reading top to bottom. You'll need to tie the front straps on this piece yourself. The ends feature sewn-on silver rings. Her trousers are lavender and dark purple. There are belt loops with dangling silver charms and rings on them. The charm is very small, but we believe this once again translates to sparkle. You can peek at the black underpants Tessa wears beneath the trousers. The waistband has text that translates to rainbow repeatedly all the way around. Finally, her strappy heels look like they could be inspired by the runner heel sandals by Off-White. Rather than for walking, we once again see rainbow written in Korean at the sides. You may recall Poppy Rowan's boots borrowed inspiration from this same brand. Tessa's heels are pearly white with black strings and lavender tags with black soles. It's possible this character was loosely inspired by Blackpink's Lisa, who has famously sported straight bangs and high ponytails many times. She also wore a NASCAR jacket in the Doo 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 music video. We weren't able to find any direct fashion matches here, however, so it's just a theory. If you guys have any thoughts on specific K-pop idol inspiration with the Royal Three, let us know in the comments. Similar to the Rainbow Divas, the Royal Three all have intricately detailed hands with unique sculpted rings and nail decorations. Minnie's are especially impressive with the little pearly flower ring and nail art that almost resembles tiny bows.
In addition to their full second outfits, each Royal 3 member comes with a unique group t-shirt and that member's version of what looks like their album booklet. These are both likely inspired by the common practices in the world of K-pop. Group merch and collectible editions of albums are fandom staples. All 3 t-shirts are white with slight variations across the artwork. Tessa's is the most unique with stylized silhouettes of all 3 members. The album booklets are also very similar with some notable differences. Each version has a unique cover with that character's pose in the center. And about 2 pages in, you see unique artwork spread for that character's solo photo shoot. So who's your bias of these 3? Let us know in the comments. The remaining pages are identical across all 3 versions. They contain song lyrics for Spotlight, along with a stylized image of all 3 girls in the final pages. On the back are iridescent autographs of each member. And of course, as expected for Rainbow High dolls, all 6 dolls in today's review include a display stand and hair comb in their signature colors. Tragically, despite all the extra clothing, none of these characters come with hangers. RIP to that inclusion. Alright, that's a current call for Rainbow Vision. Let's discuss our final thoughts.
So, if any of you watched our first impressions video of the Rainbow Divas and Neon Shadow, you may remember that my knee-jerk reaction to the Divas was a lukewarm one. My personal tastes just didn't really gel with the all-matchy, all-sequin gowns approach, and the overall package looked a bit unexciting compared to some of the more daring offerings from this brand. The in-person experience of the Rainbow Divas, however, especially once you get a close look at all their little details and incredibly luxurious fashion pieces, speaks volumes to their actual value and appeal. Seriously, these girls come with a ton of stuff. They each almost feel a bit like a little playset. Because many of these accessories are identical across all 3, I'd say you don't necessarily need the full set unless you're a completist, which of course many of us are. That being said, I love all 3 of these dolls, particularly their second outfits. I would actually say to me, these secondary fashions really seal the deal for making them purchase worthy. Meline's fur coat is ridiculously luxe for this price point. Like, it's giving Integrity Toys Disney designer doll. She lives up to her name. Sabrina is adorable, albeit a bit samey for the existing Pink Girl lineup, and I really adore her fur tweed combo. Although she has some of the simplest fashions as a doll alone, Ayesha is the visual stunner of the group. Her color story and highlight shimmer on this skin tone are absolute chef's kiss. She's ultimately a palette swap for Robin, yes, but the overall approach to her doll actually feels quite different. So, as a self-professed Blink Once, Stay, Moa, and more. I must say, K-pop dolls have been a frequent wish list discussion for Sang and I. The Royal 3 are a lot of fun and I think will be very appealing to fans of bright pastel colors. As a K-pop themed release from a mainstream toy company, however, I think they're a bit of a missed opportunity. The world of K-pop has such a lush, diverse catalog of high fashion extravagance and unique style, but the design influences here seem a bit broad, vague, and in some cases overly simplified. Sometimes less is more, and don't get me wrong, these are great dolls, but overall, I was hoping for something a little flashier from this theme. Tiara is probably my personal favorite. We were long overdue for a pastel lavender girl, and I love her rhinestones and iridescence, though all the falling off pieces and things like defective gloves raise a lot of quality control concern for these. Overall, I have to say I think the Divas are a better value for what you're spending given all they come with, and as for my vote in Rainbow Vision overall, I think I have to say I'm still Team Shadow High. Neon Shadow caters more to my personal tastes, and I just love their fantasy-leaning elements, but the Divas, I have to say, follow very closely behind them with all their detail and luxurious dazzle. Truthfully, you can't go wrong with really all 9 of these dolls, and of course, Rainbow High has created such a high standard for us to hold them to. It's hard not to compare, but picks here I think will definitely come down to personal tastes, and it's cool there's a little something different for everyone.
Rainbow Vision has become a whole line of dolls in my opinion. I think it's a great concept to showcase dolls and fashion across different genres of music. As Rainbow High continue to expand and branch out, I'm glad to see this is one of the directions the team at Rainbow High has taken the brand. The Rainbow Divas are all gorgeous, and like Max said, they really make an impression in person. Aisha is my personal pick of the trio. I think she's absolutely gorgeous. That face is so striking. If you're looking for value, I think Meline has some of the best fashion pieces available. Let's not forget about Sabrina, who I think probably fits the aesthetics of what Rainbow High collectors like. She's super cute, and her secondary outfit allows her to fit right in at school with other students. K-pop and Rainbow High dolls are a match made in heaven. Both have a huge emphasis on designer fashion and style, so it's no brainer that we're seeing K-pop arriving at Rainbow High. I'm a huge K-pop fan, and I love pastel colors, so this trio should have been a home run for me. Overall, they're really luxe and exactly what we expect from MJ and Rainbow High, but I do think they lean more into the brand style and less into what I expect for K-pop fashion. Obviously, this is my own personal opinion. These are still gorgeous dolls packed with so much value and detail. You can't go wrong with purchasing any of these. I hope we see more K-pop dolls from Rainbow High. There's a lot of potential there, and I hope to see it continue. As for who I want to win Rainbow Vision, it's a hard pick. I think all the contestants deserve to win, but if you're gonna force me, I would have to pick Neon Shadow. Have you listened to the Rainbow Vision album yet? I love Blonde. Let us know what your favorite song is off the album and who you would pick to win.
All right. That was a lot, but thank you for sticking with us through this review. We really hope you all enjoyed it. These 6 doll reviews are pretty exhaustive. They aren't something we can do all the time, but this was highly requested and we needed that Rainbow Vision last hurrah. We know there's loads more out from Rainbow High, ranging from Series 2 Juniors to Costume Ball, which we'd love to review, though we literally have not found a single one in stores. Shopping at Walmart is the worst. Anyway, make sure to stay tuned because there's plenty more fun to come. Our full Rainbow High playlist will be linked on screen here as well as the description below. Make sure to let us know your vote for Rainbow Vision, what you think of the Divas and Royal 3. Hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.